Right.
Okay, right, well, today is the first day in the first ever proper bushcraft video for Ferra Castra campers. Try saying that with a beer in your mouth, and I will do later when I'm around the campfire, but that's for later.
We'll give it a try.
So, we've come to our hidden location. Keep it stump, don't tell your mum. Where we're going to string up some hammocks, cook some food, sort out what we're going to be eating and when we're going to be eating. We're having a bit of a cook-off later as well, so you can vote. We'll put that in the links below to see who's the winner of the barbecue sauce competition. It's not a winning competition, we're just trying it.
And if any of the barbecue sauce companies want to send us any freebies after we select, then that'd be really appreciated.
That's fine. Obviously, other barbecue sauces are available, not just the ones that we'll be trying tonight. But they are very good. Once we've done that, we'll have a few beers, a bit of a natter, a bit of a fireside chat into the early hours. It's going to be a cold one tonight. Forecast it's going to be about -1, possibly 2, depending where you are. But as we are in a valley, I don't know what it's going to do to the temperatures. It might be warmer, I don't know. But cold air sinks, so it might be bloody freezing. But we've got all the equipment, all the necessary stuff. And if not, we've got a few libations, a bit of whiskey, that'll warm us up. And then we'll post it up. And if you like the video, fine, like and subscribe, tick the bell, or subscribe below. If you don't like the video, that's fine, it's not for everybody. Don't profess to be experts in it, just two lads that are out having a good time. We just want to shoot the breeze, chew the fat, under the stars, and just enjoy ourselves and relax.
I'll introduce myself later, so there you go.
Alright, yeah. Alright, mate.
See you later.
Camp set up. We want to go.
Yeah, jet ball. The trusty jet ball.
Yeah,
never fails.
it's one of the best things we've probably bought, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did some research through various stores, price offers and price match guarantees and stuff like that. Ended up playing them off against each other. I think you can probably get them for around 80 quid, can't you?
You can,
if you're really stubborn, you ring up places and ring around and play them off against each other. You get one for about 80 quid.
We went to Outdoors and we used a minute. We got a discount card as well.
Yeah, and obviously get Go Outdoors discount card. Go Outdoors, if you're watching, we thoroughly recommend it. Please feel free to send us some free stuff to review. It's always worth a shot. But yeah, the jet boil, we use the flash. There is the zip, which is the slightly smaller one, which will do the job if you're on your own.
It's good, but we only use it for boiling water.
Yeah.
Or boiling the bag meals in it.
Yeah, we've done the boil in the bag meals, fold them up, put them in, and they cook great. So we've got a brew on. As you can see, the view, I don't know if you've got it behind us, which is absolutely superb. We've got a gorgeous river there, you can be in the Alps. Totally drinkable with a filter, great for brewing up and boiling. Hammocks are set up, and we're going to go and get Crackling Rosie out in a bit.
Yeah.
Get a fire going, and we'll introduce you to Crackling Rosie.
Before we go any further, just to let you know a few things. We're in the Lake District, and we're in a valley. That's all we're going to say for now. It's February. It is 2:25 goes dark about 5:30. It's supposed to get down quite cold. We've got some wood to start us off, a bit of kindling. There's lots of dead standing around here for us to process. Got an axe, got a saw, so we're just going to clean up the woods, all the dead rotting stuff that's lying around. There's plenty of dry stuff, as it's fallen on rocks that it's not touching the ground. It's got a bit of moss on it, apart from that, it's nice and dry. So get that collected, and we'll stack it up around Crackling Rosie.
Yeah, for anybody concerned about us doing a fire, you'll see in a bit, we'll show you. We're completely self-contained, we take it with us when we go. There's usually no risk to anything, is there? You'll see, it's great. If you can do it, you can make something similar, bring it with you.
And there's no need when you make it, or when you light it, for a fire reflector. You don't need one, it's a fire reflector already built in, if you like.
You'll see.
It's a little invention that I came up with.
And then after that, we'll crack on with food, and we'll show you what we're going to be scoffing tonight.
Yeah, we'll have a brew, and then a beer.
And then a beer.
Yeah.
It's got to be a beer. So, see you in a bit, guys. It's our first one, so if we sound amateur, it's because we are.
Yeah, well,
see you later. Bye-bye.
bye.
Okay, so there's our fire going. This is Crackling Rosie, as we've affectionately named it today. Phil, you've knocked that together.
Yeah. Let me get my breath. I've been cutting wood. A few years ago, probably about 4 years ago, I was out running, and I was running past an old pub that had closed down. I found this barrel in the woods nearby, and I thought, oh, that could be handy. I could make something with that, like a barbecue or something. Anyway, it's been sat at the bottom of my garden for the last 3 or 4 years, and now this idea, a self-contained bushcraft style portable fire come grill come oven. So all I did was get an angle grinder, a little mini hand one. I cut a gap in the front, drilled some holes, made a little door with some bits of scraps that I'd lying around the shed, cut the top off, and then the grill on top of it is from an old rusted out barbecue, but the grill is really, really good, it's good quality. I had like a non-stick coating on it. It's been used quite a lot, so it's got those non-stick qualities, and it just so happened to fit perfectly. So I give it a spray, a bit of matte tactical black barbecue paint, and basically we have a fire, a grill on top. It's got its own heat reflector, so it reflects the heat right out. You don't lose a lot. It's got a low signature, so you're not giving your position away, if you like, or loads and loads of fire flaming into the sky. You give your location away. Not that it's about tacticalness or preppiness and that kind of stuff. We're just here for a good time. It just means that it's a little bit more private, if you like. And the actual fire itself, the barrel gets really, really hot. So that radiates loads of heat out, and any deadfall that we cut up, it might be wet, it's got moss in it. Once we've prepped it and taken the moss off, we just stack it round around Crackling Rosie, which has been christened today, and it dries it out. As you can see, the steam flying off this dead but very, very firm silver birch that's come down in a storm a couple of years ago. It's covered with moss. It looks like it's rotten, but it's not. It's actually rock solid, really well seasoned. So that's what's going to keep us warm and effectively stop us from dying tonight, and 2 frozen corpses in the morning.
Maybe.
It won't.
But at least if it does, we don't have to go to work.
No, we'll die happy because we're in the woods.
Because we're here.
And we've got beers and we've got food, and we're going to have a good time. So that's it. That's Crackling Rosie.
Yeah.
We bring her here and we take her away. So I don't think you can come here and find it, because we don't leave it here. We always take it home with us, and we always clear a path with us ourselves as well. There's a few little fire pits we found in the woods while we've been here. So people have been up while we've not been here. We made fire pits, but they've left an awful lot of mess. So all the dead wood that they've left are not burnt, or partially burnt. We're gathering all that up today, clean the woods out,
Yeah.
and we're going to burn that just to make it a nice, clean, tidy environment for anybody else who wants to come up here, and for little woodland creatures as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen other things, haven't we, online? People have made it, they've made smokers and filing cabinet smokers and all sorts. So we'll experiment as we go on. But I know there's
have a locker at home.
Yeah.
An old locker that I use for keeping all my kindling and my charcoal and stuff like that at the side of the house. I have got plans in the future to turn that into a smoke box, either a hot smoker or I can turn it into a cold smoker. Just needs a few holes drilling in it and a bit of paint, but that's another project that will upload in the future.
What we're trying to say though is you can do it all yourself, can't you?
You can.
There's companies out there that are selling solar ovens and wind ovens and all sorts, and
gizmos,
you don't need it. You don't need your gizmos. Like we said before, the jet boil's probably the one gizmo that we rely on, just because it's so quick, convenient, and easy to handle. But if nothing beats, as you'll hopefully see later on, cooking over that thing later. So we're going to have a sit down now. We're going to try a few beers. The only real ale or cider companies out there that want us to review your product, again, feel free to send it to us. But yeah, we'll check out for now. We'll see you later. We'll put a time-lapse video on later as well. We'll get that set up. So we'll maybe upload 2 videos and you can see us rabbiting. Or if you're sick of the sound of our voices, then you can just watch the time-lapse and just admire the scenery in this absolutely stunning location in the Lake District. So, see you later. Bye-bye. Just a very, very short clip, just to show you the greatest invention ever made.
I'm looking forward to this.
You think it was the wheel, or you think potentially fire. It isn't. It is the lightsaber bottle opener. Now, not only is it aesthetically the best thing that's ever been invented, but it's the added bonus. And I'll come close, and with deathly silence, you hear
Oh, I need one in my life.
Get one. If you're a company that makes them, send us them. I will plug them until the day I die.
You will plug them? Endorse them.
Endorse them. That's the word I was looking for.
Plugins, in my mind, I think it's going somewhere where lightsaber should never go.
No.
The true dark side.
Yeah, the true dark side. We don't want to go to the dark side. But yeah, I will endorse them forever. They're amazing. And yeah, my colleagues at work got me that. It's much appreciated, guys. So yeah, just a quick one. The beer's open and we're away. The next video you see will probably be more merry. So catch you in a bit, guys.
Alright, brother Phil.
Alright, mate.
What are you drinking, dude?
Well, with Ferra Castra campers, it's not a rite of passage. It's more of a tradition. That as we're in the lakes, we always start off a session with a bottle of Wainwright's to all bits of Wainwright. It's a bit of a top of the cap to him. As we were driving up here, I did mention that the mountains in the distance, the peaks just covered with a little dusting of snow, did look not unlike the label on a bottle of Wainwright's. So, I'm getting towards the end of this. I think I'm probably going to go for a Burnt Mill Citra IPA later, amongst many others that we've got. Maybe process a little bit more wood, and then possibly get some food on the go, I don't know. Or just a few more things. If you like, once I've had this beer, we'll show you our setups, see what we've got.
Yeah.
Show you some gear setups.
Sounds like a plan.
Like I said, we're not experts, but we know what we like, and we like what we know. We've gone for the staples, DD obviously, the tarps because they are quite good. 2 different hammocks, a DD and a 10th Wonder. 10th Wonder is the first one I had, and it just works for me. And some various different underquilts and stuff like that, and DOS bags, with it being quite low. I was going to bring a different DOS bag. I was going to bring a Danish winter sleeping bag, which turned into a quilt. That's the only reason why I bought it. I think I bought the last one in the country because the Danish forces don't release their military surplus anymore, I've been told by a good friend at Denby Army Surplus. Look him up online, they've got some great stuff, but he told me personally that they don't make them anymore. But there is some irons in the fire to possibly mod the British Army bouncing bomb sleeping bag, and maybe just tailor it slightly and put a longer zip in it so we can turn it into a quilt, but that's for the future. For now, because it's only going to get down to about like 0 or -2 at the most, I'm sticking with me trusty snug pack for now, but I have got other things that I want to buy, but obviously that's at a cost. So for now, we're just going to crack some more beers, a couple of tunes, maybe get some food on the go, and just chill out and enjoy the last couple of hours of sunshine. Sun's going down a little bit.
But we've had no rain.
We've had no rain, no.
No rain, mate.
The weatherman's been really good to us.
So, quick toast. Alfred Wainwright, the man that started it all.
Yeah.
The walks in the lakes. Alfred Wainwright, and we'll see you later.
Cheers, Alf. Setups. It's an individual thing. Do what you want, whatever suits you, what's best for you. For the trees that you're slinging up over, whatever kind of hammock you've got, size, weather, etc, etc, etc. Everybody's going to have their own setups, and I'm sure the people watching this are going to say, he's done this wrong, he's done that wrong. Well, it doesn't matter because it keeps me dry, it keeps me warm. I like it, and others might like it, others might not. Anyway,
It's quick and easy, mate. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, it's we got here, and I think it was up within what, 10 minutes.
yeah.
So.
I use Coyote Brown 3x3 DD tarp, which is good. It works for me. Loads and loads of hang points. I don't use a ridge line. I don't. The first time I set it up, I didn't use a ridge line. I could if I wanted to. I've got plenty of bungees, got plenty of cordage, but I don't. All I do is just string it off 2 trees. I put the hammock up first. Once the hammock's up and I've got that level, then I sort out the tarp itself, and then I just bungee it off. There are setups where if you've got some branches or you've got poles and you've got the time and the inclination to have one side exposed so you can sit in it and sit in the fire, that's great. Today we're not doing that because we've got a separate campfire over there, and I've always used these 2 trees. I think this is the 5th time I've been here, and these are my 2 trees. So, inside, I've got a 10th Wonder Hammock XL. I love this hammock because, one, it's split in 2. You can fit a pad in there if you wanted to. It's really strong. It's quite wide. I can get in it and I can bring it around me.
You're almost cocooned in it, aren't you?
Yeah, you are cocooned in it. And when you hang it up, these straps here, this webbing, there's not like 8 lines or 6 lines, or there's just 2. And the more weight you put in it, the tighter it gets, and you could just do a really loose knot. And if you need to get away in the morning, you just pull it and that's it, it's undone. It's brilliant, but it all holds your weight. I've got a underquilt on there. It was the cheapest one that I got at the time. I didn't have a lot of money to spend on an underquilt, so I've got this one. It's called it's by a company called One Tigress. I think they've updated it since, and they've put pleats in it just to hold the hollow fill in it, because some people complain that it's all sinks to the bottom. Mine's not. I've only used it 5 or 6 times, and I give it a good shake to loft it up. People will say it's not full length. That's fine. I have it round my head and my shoulders, and it comes to where my feet is. I'm only 5'10", 5'11" on a good day in the heels, and it's very easy to secure to the hammock. All I do, I've got on the end here, there's 2 loops on each end, and I put a bungee ball through it, and then just attach it to the lines on my hammock with a cheap carabiner. Something you can get from Go Outdoors for £1. You know the ones that are in the pots by the tills?
Yeah.
That they make you go past, so you go, oh, I need one of them, I need one of them, I need one. And you end up having like carabiners all
Pound shops. I mean, they have them everywhere at pound shops. And for what you know, if you're not climbing mountains, they'll fasten whatever you need to fasten.
Yeah, all
you know,
it just holds two bits of fabric together.
Exactly.
So and then in here.
So the purpose of an under blanket, mate, it's to basically stop the heat from escaping under the underside of your hammock, really, isn't it?
I think our friends over the pond call it cold butt syndrome.
Cold butt syndrome.
But it can potentially turn, and please, this isn't. Literally wrestle my wife, John Cena, in the living room to get them off her, because she suffers from really cold feet. I think she's part lizard. Well, no, she's not reptile, but I always say she's a lizard queen. She's cold-blooded.
Mate, if your feet are warm, it's half the battle, pal. So
I got these from Military Mart in Ormskirk. Brilliant little place. It's an Aladdin's cave. If you live nearby, I urge you to go and have a look around, because you can get a lot of bushcraft stuff on a budget there. He's got a website, Military Mart, they're in Ormskirk, but not everything on the website you can see this in the store. There's loads of it.
Yeah.
Got these, £8.
That's amazing.
They're ex-Dutch army, and I tell you what, they're brilliant. You might look a bit daft, but I don't care. I'd rather take substance over style.
Speaking of daft, mate, we've got to get my well, I'll leave it.
Oh yeah.
I'll leave it, and we'll show later. Let's just say
the Celt bag.
Let's just say I have a Celt bag, but it's a particular type of Celt bag.
You know the wearable sleeping bag things that you can get. Yeah. Well, he's got
but it'll do the job. I'll show you that later. Anyway, we'll go over to my kit. Same setup. I mean, what Phil does works. It's worked loads of time for us. A-frame thing. I use a system where I've obviously got the webbing up, and then I literally use a stick knot just to put some whoopee slings over. The thing about the whoopee slings on my hammock, you can obviously adjust your height. It's really easy to do, and then I just fasten by a carabiner. Again, I've got the under blanket on there, which is just wrapped down in pound shop carabiner, exactly the same as Phil, and that should be really cosy. I have got the bouncing bomb army sleeping bag in there.
Brilliant bit of kit.
Great bit of kit, really warm. Bit heavy if you're going hiking, but for us, when we're just turning up and we're bringing kit, it's awesome. So I'm hoping I'll be really toasty in that. And then the red and yellow there is my Celt bag, which potentially I'll be wearing that and then using my
the Marvel Celt
the
bag.
Marvel Celt bag, Iron Man. I will look like Iron Man, and it'll be hard, I know, to tell the difference between my good self and Robert Downey Jr. But I'll make sure I point out and tell you who the real one is.
Can I just say at this point, I'm really liking this DD underquilt.
Yes.
How much did you pay for it?
The DD underquilt, I think it's about £40, but again, don't quote me. Go on DD's site, have a look at the hammocks. Mine's a DD hammock. The underquilt's awesome. It tensions up, so it completely encompasses you.
You can cinch it up, can't you?
Yeah, you can cinch it up.
You can't do with mine.
It's awesome.
I think I'm going to get one.
Yeah, it's well worth it. Have a look. If you're going to do hammock camping, essential bits of kit. So yeah, I'll have my underquilt. I'll be in my Iron Man Celt bag, and I'll then turn my my British Army sleeping bag into like a hammock quilt. I'll just unzip it all the way and probably just have it over the top, depending on how cold it is. But yeah, that's our setup, and yeah, we'll speak to you at night time and let you know how warm we are. But at the moment, we're going to get back to drinking. Phil's on his, I think he's on his £5.99 can of Green Path IPA. I'm currently probably looking a bit more like a girl on my my strawberry cider, but I attended a beer festival and I got into it. I had one or two, and it kind of grew on me. So yeah, have a try of that. Have a try of the flat tire cider. They do all sorts of flavours: strawberry, rhubarb, the works. Flat tire. It's awesome stuff. Rosie's Pig. It's by, and yeah, it's a great brew for when you're coming camping. And we'll talk to you again in a bit when we start to do some cooking, because fire's dying down nicely a little bit, just ready for cooking. No open flames. We're not going to burn anything. And we're going to get some burgers on and see how we go. See you in a bit, guys.
See you later.
Hi guys, so here we are. First of the burgers are on. So these are mine. We're saving Phil's for later. So, bit of an experiment. See how these do over the wood. Should be superb. Nothing better than this, guys. Nothing better than cooking over wood. So homemade ones, no shop bought. You can do this, you can bring whatever you want, and can't wait. Fire's got going really good. As you can see, the embers in there are raging now. So it should be wild, should be able to sort this out. Right, we'll join you again when we're ready for the taste test. Okay, the burgers are ready. Okay, so these are mine. Got elemental cheese on. I'm introducing Phil to Elemental cheese, even.
It's elemental.
Elemental, woo! You can tell I've had a few now.
Emmental. Oh, that's the beer.
Yeah, so I'm introducing Phil to Mississippi barbecue sauce. There's loads of different varieties. There's sweet, there's spicy. This one is a sweet apple, and I can honestly say I've never had a better barbecue sauce. It's amazing.
I've never seen anything like it. It's
Yeah,
nice.
so have some of that on. Have some of that on, and the taste test, we are away. Oh, right, guys. Phil, ultimate taste test. If it poisons you, mate, it's not my fault. And we're away.
Oh.
We're there.
10 out of 10.
We're there. We're there. I'm putting the camera down because I want mine. It looks awesome. We'll get back to you when the next lot go on. Awesome. Right, hi guys. We're here. Silly hats on. Temperature's getting a bit colder now. Breath going. So yeah, lights going. We are. What time are we on now?
It is, by the time it's sponsored by Casio, it is 5 to 6.
5 to 6. Yeah, so we've got the fire going. It's going really good. We've had the burgers. We've still got some stuff left to go. Few beers down now. The IPA is going down really well.
It is, yeah.
Great time. Completely relaxed. If anybody's thinking about doing wild camping and hasn't done it yet, we can't recommend it enough. Literally, there's not another soul about.
We haven't
Completely
seen
quiet.
anybody really at all today, apart from
No.
one person walking past down the road, which is probably about 200 metres away, on the other side of the river, walking back to the small car park when I'm going to pick up the cars. But other than that, nobody's come through these woods at all today, which is the only two here.
No, it's been nothing. So yeah, it's awesome. Odd rumble of planes going over, as you can hear now, but even that's massively distant, and faint sound of the river down below, and then just the hissing of the fire there. So yeah, great time so far. We'll check in with you in a bit, but loving it. Yeah, if anybody wants any details or wants to know what else we take or what we do, then feel free to drop us a line.
Put some links in the description below.
Yeah, I'll put some links, but subscribe. We'll try and do more of these videos. It's maybe not going to be as frequent as some of the top earners on on YouTube.
But we just do it, this is just for laughs.
Yeah,
We do this because we're just like getting out in the middle of nowhere, having a beer, chatting rubbish, putting the world to rights.
That's it.
Round the fire, enjoying a bit of food. That's all it is, mate.
If somebody does want to sponsor us though and pay us, then we're open to it, aren't we?
Well, YouTube is money sized, isn't it?
We don't want to dismiss it, you know what I mean? So yeah, click on us, watch the videos. When we upload one, it'll be infrequent-ish. But yeah,
we'll try to do as many as we can.
Of course we will, of course we will. But hopefully we enjoyed it, and yeah, if anybody needs any advice or anything, then feel free to drop us a line. We'll check in with you in a bit. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Fire's
Lost
going.
light.
Yeah, it's completely dark now.
Completely dark now, which is probably best because we've kind of both got faces for radio, really, haven't we?
When do you think I cover mine out with a beard?
Hey, look at that, yeah. Fire's going. It's temperature's not too bad. We thought it'd be absolutely freezing. I mean, we wrapped up well, and we've had a few drinks, so that's certainly warmed the cockles. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not. It's definitely not below freezing yet. And that fire is just glorious. We'll probably get some more food on it in a bit and try Phil's glorious culinary things. And if you don't follow the man on Instagram, you really need to, because some of the stuff he produces is awesome, if you don't mind me saying so.
No, I'm flattered. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram on The Eternal Optimist. There'll be a little picture of a squirrel with a red mask on it, a secret squirrel. You can follow me on Instagram on that. So yeah, it's completely dark. It's still early yet. I think it's only about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of wood, but we can process some more. There's a bit nearby.
Yeah.
We've basically cleared up all the other little wild camps around here and used up all those little burnt bits.
Drying stuff out now around the fire as well.
In fact, I'll just put my headlamp on.
So we're drying logs up around the fire that we've processed. As you can see, it's all chopped up and stacked up round Crack and Rosy. There you go. Loads of that, just drying it all out. It's well seasoned because it's been off the ground, just covered with moss. We've scraped the moss off, and it's drying out nicely, so that should keep us warm for the duration.
Yeah. I've ran out of flavoured ciders now though.
What are you on?
A bit, yeah.
What are you on? What's that?
Oh, this is I think it's more of the flat tyre, but this is a black brew one.
All right.
That I'm on now, which is awesome. So flat tyre, if you want to send me any, feel free. And this isn't a video of constant begging of people to send us stuff.
You're a flat tyre fanboy.
I am a flat tyre fanboy. That's it. I am a flat tyre fanboy. I'll have it. But no, I'm going to get onto some IPAs in a bit, and I've had a few, and I've still got some of the classic Wainwrights left. So we're in for the long haul, boys. We'll keep you company well past midnight.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. We're getting old now, though, mate. So yeah, enjoying stuff, and it's all going well. Wild camping, like I've said, if you want to do it, get into it. There's nothing better. It's great to get out with your mates and just chew the fat a little bit and put the world to rights, completely de-stress. So we'll talk to you soon in a bit, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying our first official video. Catch you soon.
Cheers, bye. Okay, it is, what time is it, mate?
We are about 20 past 7.
Alright, okay, 20 past 7. It's proper dark. Obviously, where we are, there's no light pollution whatsoever.
Stars are out.
The stars are amazing. There's a blanket of stars. If I didn't have my head torch on and I worked a fire and I was on top of Elvelin, obviously I'd be looking at a galaxy. However, it's a pretty damn second close to it. It's very, very good. The wood we've been drying round Crackling Rosy. I've split a bit with my axe. It's not a Grans Fros Brooks or a Hultafors or anything like that. It's a cheap B&Q. I think it's a £2 head, and I bought myself a Hultafors 50cm like small forest axe handle, and I fitted it myself. It's not a bodge job by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not fitted immaculately, but it does. So we split all the silver birch that we collected before, some quite big logs.
It'll dispose of a body, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all dispose of the body. So we split the wood. It's going great guns. The temperature has dropped, but it's not as cold as I thought it would be. No. I might see like a bit of frost on the tarp by now. There's a tarp, if you can see
nothing.
it. Absolutely no, nothing at all. But there's time yet. It's still early days. Yeah. For me, I said bring it on. I'd prefer it to be like really cold, and we can test the equipment to its full potential, or what the manufacturer says, and then we can pass it back on to you, so you can either buy it or don't buy it.
I've not got in my Selk bag yet either.
Oh yeah,
Iron
Man's yet to make an appearance.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of time yet. The night is young. But yeah, the fire's going well. We'll put some food on again later. I'm kind of like, I'm okay so far, food wise. I've had 2 stonking burgers. I've got 2 more to come. I've got to get me pan out as well. I'm a bit of a pan freak, pan junkie, that I got when I was on holiday in Cornwall. It's a Petromax pan. It's a German company that produce cookware specifically for cooking over fire. It was a little bit pricey, probably about the same price as a Hultafors axe, but I do use it because I've got a wood oven at home. So I'll get that on the go later, fry some onions up, and then we'll get the cheese on, the gherkins.
Some elemental cheese.
Some elemental cheese, yeah. It's made with sea, earth, fire, wind. It's elemental, or maybe a bit of wind in the morning when we're driving back. Matey, I'll apologise now when we're driving back.
Yeah, I'll put the windows down.
Yeah, okay. We'll catch up with you later.
On that note, we've broke the seal, so
oh yeah, so
I'm off to find a tree. See you later.
I'll be up and down like a bride's nightie, hopefully. And I'll be able to. Hopefully, I'll be able to climb out my hammock in the middle of the night. But normally, I don't have that problem. I can get into my DOS bag and I don't need to get out till 7 o'clock in the morning. My eyeballs are floating in the morning, by the way, but I'm usually all right. So we'll sign off for now.
you can see, it's very, very dark. Still not seen a soul all day, apart from a couple of sheep walking down the road before. And we'll catch me later. Fire's going great. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Fire's
Lost
going.
light.
Yeah, it's completely dark now.
Completely dark now, which is probably best because we've kind of both got faces for radio, really, haven't we?
When do you think I cover mine up with a beard?
Hey, look at that, yeah. Fire's going. It's temperature's not too bad. We thought it'd be absolutely freezing. I mean, we wrapped up well, and we've had a few drinks, so that's certainly warmed the cockles. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not. It's definitely not below freezing yet. And that fire is just glorious. We'll probably get some more food on it in a bit and try Phil's glorious culinary things. And if you don't follow the man on Instagram, you really need to, because some of the stuff he produces is awesome, if you don't mind me saying so.
No, I'm flattered. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram on The Eternal Optimist. There'll be a little picture of a squirrel with a red mask on it, a secret squirrel. You can follow me on Instagram on that. So yeah, it's completely dark. It's still early yet. I think it's only about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of wood, but we can process some more. There's a bit nearby.
Yeah.
We've basically cleared up all the other little wild camps around here and used up all those little burnt bits.
Drying stuff out now around the fire as well.
In fact, I'll just put my headlamp on. So yeah, we're drying logs up around the fire that we've processed. As you can see, it's all chopped up and stacked up round Crack and Rosie. There you go. Loads of that. Just drying it all out. It's well seasoned because it's been off the ground. Just covering with moss. We've scraped the moss off, and it's drying out nicely. So that should keep us warm for the duration.
Yeah. I've ran out of flavoured ciders now though.
What are you on?
A bit. Yeah.
What are you on? What's that?
Oh, this is I think it's more of the flat tyre, but this is a black brew one.
All right.
That I'm on now, which is awesome. So flat tyre, if you want to send me any, feel free. And this isn't a video of constant begging of people to send us stuff.
You're a flat tyre fanboy.
I am a flat tyre fanboy. That's it. I am a flat tyre fanboy. I'll have it. But no, I'm going to get onto some IPAs in a bit, and I've had a few, and I've still got some of the classic Wainwrights left. So we're in for the long haul, boys. We'll keep you company well past midnight.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. We're getting old now, though, mate. So yeah, enjoying stuff, and it's all going well. Wild camping, like I've said, if you want to do it, get into it. There's nothing better. It's great to get out with your mates and just chew the fat a little bit and put the world to rights, completely de-stress. So we'll talk to you soon in a bit, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying our first official video. Catch you soon.
Cheers, bye. Okay, it is, what time is it, mate?
We are about 20 past 7.
Alright, okay, 20 past 7. It's proper dark. Obviously, where we are, there's no light pollution whatsoever.
Stars are out.
The stars are amazing. There's a blanket of stars. If I didn't have the head torch on and there weren't a fire and I was on top of Elvelin, obviously I'd be looking at a galaxy. However, it's a pretty damn second close to it. It's very, very good. The wood we've been drying round Crackling Rosie. I've split a bit with my axe. It's not a Grans Fros Brooks or a Hultafors or anything like that. It's a cheap B&Q. I think it's a £2 head, and I bought myself a Hultafors 50cm like small forest axe handle, and I fitted it myself. It's not a bod's job by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not fitted immaculately, but it does. So we split all the silver birch that we collected before, some quite big logs.
You'll dispose of a body, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all dispose of the body. So we split the wood. It's going great guns. The temperature has dropped, but it's not as cold as I thought it would be. No. I thought I might see like a bit of frost on the tarp by now. There's a tarp, if you can see it.
Nothing.
Absolutely no, nothing at all. But there's time yet. It's still early days.
Yeah.
For me, I said bring it on. I'd prefer it to be like really cold, and we can test the equipment to its full potential or what the manufacturer says, and then we can pass it back on to you, so you can either buy it or don't buy it.
I've not got in my silk bag yet either.
Oh yeah,
I've adjusted.
Iron Man's yet to make an appearance.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of time yet. The night is young. But yeah, the fire's going well. We'll put some food on again later. I'm kind of like, I'm okay so far, food-wise. I've had 2 stonking burgers. Got 2 more to come. I've got to get me pan out as well. I'm a bit of a pan freak, pan junkie. That I got when I was on holiday in Cornwall. It's a Petromax pan. It's a German company that produce cookware specifically for cooking over fire. It was a little bit pricey, probably about the same price as a Holterfor's axe, but I do use it because I've got a wood oven at home. So I'll get that on the go later, fry some onions up, and then we'll get the cheese on, and the gherkins.
Some elemental cheese.
Some elemental cheese, yeah. It's made with sea, earth, fire, wind. It's elemental, or maybe a bit of wind in the morning when we're driving back. I'll apologise now when we're driving back.
Yeah, I'll put the windows down.
Yeah, okay. We'll catch up with you later.
On that note, we've broke the seal, so
oh yeah, so
I'm off to find a tree. See you later.
I'll be up and down like a bride's nighty, hopefully. And I'll be able to. Hopefully I'll be able to climb out my hammock in the middle of the night. But normally I don't have that problem. I can get into my DOS bag and I don't need to get out till 7 o'clock in the morning. My eyeballs are floating in the morning, by the way, but I'm usually all right. So we'll sign off for now. As you can see, it's very, very dark. Still not seen a soul all day, apart from a couple of sheep walking down the road before. And we'll catch me later. Fire's going great. Okay. What time is it, mate?
We are 10 to 9, mate.
10 to 9.
So,
the temperature has dropped significantly. I wish I'd taken the thermometer out of my shed.
yeah.
I just stuck up on a tree so I can see what the temperature is. I'm guessing the feel it's about 0.
Yeah, it's close to freezing, I reckon.
I've swapped my Burghouse, my Jack Wolfskin down jacket, got my Finchlate trousers on. The only real kind of like cold part of my body, I'm sure Paul can concur, is me feet. Well, not too bad. I'll get them in front of the fire in a bit, and I've got me sleeping bag shoes.
Yeah.
We've just been taking it slow and steady all night. A couple more burgers on the go.
I'm still in my Iron Man silk bag, which
Yeah,
To silk is freaking awesome. It is so warm, so manoeuvrable. It's mint. I've took the bottom feet section off so I can still wear my boots, but you can cinch them up so you still retain that heat, and you know you've got your holes for your hands. It is so warm, and yeah, I probably look like a goomer, and there are people watching this video thinking, what a muppet, but I'm warm. It's near 0 and I'm completely comfortable, completely. So yeah, it's awesome. I thoroughly recommend one.
I have to admit,
He's jealous.
I was sceptical at first. The colour's not me. Iron Man isn't my particular favourite Marvel character. If they brought a Black Panther one out, that'd be very, very stealthy, I'd imagine.
Yeah, man.
But I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not sceptical anymore. I can see it working because it's baggy.
It's lofty and
It's
yeah.
lofty, so you drop the heat in. It's good. I'm not uncomfortable, but
You'd like one.
I can feel the cold a little bit on my hands.
Yeah.
Now I've not got my gloves on, and I've got a cold can in my hand. Once we've had these burgers to get the fire fucking up, we'll probably have to go and process a bit more wood, to be honest.
Yeah, we're getting there. We've got a couple of bits around there,
But that'll get me warm. And then I've got my nice lofted sleeping bag and the underquilt to keep me warm tonight. I'm sure I'll be nice and warm in that. And I've got my
Mm.
Dutch Army sleeping bag booties to put on as well. So I'm quite confident it'll be nice and warm.
I mean, I've got as well. I've got sealskin socks on at the moment, and I thought they're waterproof, so they're great for hiking and stuff. I'm just wondering if anybody out there knows of anything warmer. Any recommendations? Anything anybody's ever tried?
I can recommend something.
Yeah. Well,
When I was in the army during the war, when I was in the army, I've got 2 pairs at home of British Army issued Arctic socks. They come in white. They're just wool, and they are very, very warm.
I have got a thicker pair of socks, some dry socks in me Bergen. I may put them on later. I don't know. I think the sleeping bag booties will be fine for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Whew, getting smoked out by that burger fat, mate. Anyway, we'll check back in later on. Probably when I've got an icicle hanging off the end of my nose. But I'm loving it, mate. I'm absolutely loving it. It's great. It's great. So we'll check in later.
See you later, guys.
Okay. We just had a bit of a frantic moment. Well, not so much of a frantic moment, just at a minute when we just process a bit more wood. We're going to all stack in the barrel now. There's a dead fallen silver birch that I know has been here for at least a year. It's well covered in moss, but the wood inside is dry, it's hard, and it's well seasoned. We just split a bit more up as the temperature's dropping. The fire's throwing out a massive amount of heat. I've had to move my legs away from the fire because the knees are burning. The feet are nice and warm. My down jacket's nice to lofted up. I'm very comfortable. I'm very, very warm. It's doing its job.
The gear we've got coped well as well.
Yeah, the gear's caught well. Boots, trousers, jackets, even your silk bag. Yeah, just a pity it's not in green. But anyway, it's good. It's doing its job.
It's doing its job, keeping warm.
It is.
So I'm not fussed. And I had a little bit of a fly around earlier on. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Went over to the Middle East and yeah, and now he's back. Could have picked some chips on the way back, mate.
Oh no, man. No.
Anyway, I'll give a shout out before to a couple of guys on YouTube that I follow anyway. Jim Alden. Having watched his recent video of 5 best camping things. The first one I think was his armour camper, his boots were on there. There was a tent, I believe, and a knife that he got from his brother or his brother-in-law, and maybe one other thing, but I can't remember. There's too many to remember. For me, it's got to be my boots, Altberg Field and Fell, my DD tarp, the hammock, which I love, and I'd say the other thing was my Van Gogh rucksack. I think it's something like a 70 litre plus 10.
Yeah.
Very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. I've been lugging that ex-army Bergen about the hills. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world. And then put that thing on when we did Red Pike.
Yeah.
I could notice a difference straight away. I could cover a lot more miles, a lot more comfortable.
So on a budget, somebody wanted to do this first time now. What do you reckon they get? What would you say is the essential bit of kit that for somebody that just wanted to come out and do a wild camp, be warm and comfortable like we are, what would you say they get?
I'd say you can't go wrong with a DD tarp. It's cheaper than a tent.
How much you talking?
Than a tent.
40 quid?
40 quid. It's cheaper than a tent.
Yep.
I get a hammock, either a DD or a 10th Wonder.
Yeah.
They're still not expensive. I think you pick up a 10th Wonder hammock XL for less than 20 quid. And a sleeping bag. If you're on a budget and you want a decent sleeping bag that's going to keep you fairly warm and weight isn't much of an issue, you can't go wrong really with the old British Army bouncing bomb.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it.
35 quid from any Army, Navy, surplus store. It's what I'm in tonight. They're just so lofted. Be really warm. And you can have a zip right down the middle. Just stick your feet in the box at the bottom and you've got a quilt as well if you don't like to be constrained up.
And then just build up your equipment from there.
Yeah.
Just build up your kit.
Yeah. Something to make a brew with, be it a little hexy stove to start off with, or if you've got to be serious about it, the jet boil. It's a big outlay first off, but you'll never look back, and if you look after it, it'll last you a lifetime. Or
you can get yourself an old Crusader cup, which is the British Army Steel Crusader cup. You can get them. The last one I bought, I think, was a £5 off Old Town Market.
Yeah.
I've got a little gas mini stove that fits in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
That was,
Screw a gas bottle onto it.
That was like 12 quid. Screw a gas bottle onto that. You're away. You can do it on a budget. You don't need to have all the best kit on all the best gear.
No.
You really don't.
And we've built all this up over time, haven't we?
Yeah.
It becomes a passion as opposed to a chore. And you'll look and you'll see second-hand stuff and you'll see stuff online. And that's what you do. You'll just pick up stuff, and it's the trick of looking at something thinking, I can use that, and trying to work out what you're going to use it for.
You say passion, my wife says addiction. Or affliction.
Affliction, yeah, it is. It's one of them. But yeah, your other halves will become wild camping widows, whoever they are. But hey, it's great. We're going back to them at the end of the day, aren't we? So, well, yeah.
You think?
You think?
I've got
yeah.
plans.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. No, it's escapism. That's what it is.
Of course it is. So
Right.
yeah, you can do it. If you want any tips, not that we're experts, but just on failures we've done or stuff that we've thought we can do better, just drop a line or just drop us a line to chew the fat, and yeah, it'd be good to hear from people. Good to have some first subscribers.
We promise we'll respond to all the messages that we get.
Yeah, we will. And our first subscriber will get a prize of a bottle of Wainwright's sending through the post.
All right, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, can't say better than that. First one to post, it's a bottle of Wainwright's.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Right, pal. So, your burger's on the go, mate.
My burger's on the go.
Some onions going?
Yep.
We are now, what time are we? Nearly 11 o'clock at night. Temperature's dropping off. You still got the fire going. It's warm enough at the mo. So yeah, it's going good.
How's that fire?
Yeah, it'll go, mate.
So, onions on the go. Burgers on the go. Onions, burgers, onions. Smells like Billy Smart Circus.
Yeah, fairground, mate. At the fairground. Oh dear. Now looking forward to it. Bit of a supper, and then hit the old scratcher.
I might have a bit of a whiskey nightcap.
Yeah, a bit of a whiskey nightcap, mate. But it's been good. It's been a good night. Hope you've enjoyed our little first video.
Scram them in a bit. Last night was cold. Very cold. You see ice on the start, so very cold. But I was quite warm actually. I think Paul ended up cinching up his undercoat underneath me in the night. But overall, not bad. Performed quite well, considering. I don't know what the temperature is, mate.
I think on the scale, I think once you get to freezing, I think it goes -1, -2, -3, and then it just goes to bloody cold. So I think it was somewhere around bloody cold.
Right. I was all right. My body was fine.
Yeah, body was fine. Just feet. I need some sort of solution to try and get the feet sorted out. Because once they've been in your boots all day, you take them out. They were a bit nippy.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Did you wear your silk bag inside here?
Certainly did, and it was freaking awesome.
Right.
And then cinched up my under blanket over the top as well. So I was completely cocooned, and yeah, it was amazing. I could move about, turn, and I just didn't get uncovered by the gear. So
Cool. Right. Okay. We'll pack up, quick brew, and go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with us through this journey, if you like. And,
micro adventure.
A micro adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Right, it's the gear all packed up. Gonna put it away now in the car. What time is it, mate?
We are looking at probably 10 to 9, so we're up about 7 taken us hour a bit to get ready, a couple of brews, but we've done it really relaxed.
Yeah, we've just taken our time, cleaned up, got rid of all the trace. So it doesn't look like we've been there. Tied up a little bit, got rid of a couple of the camps while we were there. Really cold again last night, a couple of learning curves. I did have some sleeping bag booties, some Dutch Army ones that I got from place in Ormskirk.
Military Mart.
Military Mart, that's it. And they're brilliant. I've worn them in the house, they're totally warm. I should have worn them in my sleeping bag last night. I didn't, and my feet were freezing.
Or I should have realised and gone to nick them and wore them last night.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have urged you because I had my wax earplugs in. But overall, a brilliant camp. We've got another one already
In
mind. It's a completely different one. Think Batman. Think Batman.
Think Batman, yeah.
That's all we'll say.
Yeah.
And watch us in the next one. It's going to be a good one. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Bye.